people gravitate to boxing because that's their passion. Passion and gift is different. I was gifted to be a boxer. This is the hurt business. Nobody wants to see a girl fight if we're shaking hands. I'm a fighter. You're not gonna keep getting in my face and saying what you wanna say to me and think that I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah. I wanna fight you. I wanna beat you up. I wanna hurt you. I'm confident in myself. I know exactly what I can do. Nobody can mess with me when it comes to fighting. Some people got it, some people don't. I got it.
Yeah, we are very pleased to say
yes.
we are now joined by one of the most successful boxers in history, three-weight world champion, two-time Olympic and World Championship gold medalist, Claressa Shields. Claressa, thank you so much for coming into Sky Sports News. Really good to see you.
Thank you guys for having me.
You've got a couple of medals hanging around your neck. We will get to talk to you more about them very, very shortly. First of all, though, just tell us what brings you over here to the UK?
So I've been off. I had my last fight January 10th. Where I became a 3-division world champ. And I spent so much time in the U.S., I decided I wanted to have some time off. And it was supposed to be a vacation, but on my social media, I found out I have 100,000 UK followers, which I never get to take pictures with them, never get to see them in person, so I decided to have a GWOAT camp, Greatest Woman of All Time camp, where I teach my fans and people who want to see me how to box.
Fantastic. You're here now. You love it here, don't you? You've got fond memories of the UK. I mean, you won gold in London 8 years ago. You must love this place.
Well, when I won gold the first time, I was 17. So imagine being the youngest on a team and being a girl. Everybody was pretty strict on me, and I really couldn't do much. So I didn't get to do much when I was here in London. But it is a cool place, very nice people, and they respect women's sports, so it's cool being here.
You're most welcome. It's great having you here.
Yeah, absolutely. Last month, you became light middleweight champion. Mm-hmm. What is next for you? I guess that's the question every single person is asking you. They want to know what's next.
It's so many different things. I mean, they're like, I could fight Layla Ali, you know, or my next fight is scheduled for May 9th against an opponent to be soon disclosed. But just keep racking up titles, keep fighting world champions. And fight the best. Whoever the best is, that's who I want to fight.
Yeah, and I was reading up about you talking about Ali and the potential for her to come out of retirement. I mean, do you think this is a viable option? Could it happen?
She wanted $5 million, and I wanted $10 million for the winner, and she wanted $5 million, just, you know, flat. So it's almost the question is the money there for women's boxing? And if it's not there, how can we get it there? And it's a fight that everybody wants to see. So all somebody got to do is put the money up, and me and both Layla Ali will both show up and give each other hell.
Yeah. I don't think there's any end to your achievements, though. I mean, you must feel that you can achieve anything in this sport when you look at it, Claressa. 3-weight world champion, 2 times Olympic, world champion gold medalist. I mean, you've done the lot, yet you still want to add to that.
I'm 24. I'm turning 25 in 12 days, March 17th. And I just feel like in boxing, I really take the toughest challenges. I fight against the best women. You know, I challenge the men, you know, with their superiority. I love boxing. And I think that with me having that kind of attitude that I'll always be breaking some kind of record, doing something big, and I'm, you know, light years ahead of my time. I think I'm in a great era. Right now with boxing.
What goes through your mind when you're in there? I mean, many boxers I've spoken to, when they fight, they think, destroy.
Yeah.
You know, right in front of the opponent, just take that opponent out. What's your approach?
I think about one, I want to look, being a woman fighter, you have to do 2 things. One, you have to know how to really fight, and then 2, you have to win a fight. So therefore, I can't just go out there and just manhandle a girl and be all wild. Have to be very strategic, use my fundamentals, use my skill, head movement, defense, and then seek and destroy. But you have to use the jab, the uppercut, the hooks. You have to have all that to be respected as one of the best women fighters. You can't just go out there and just kind of punch all crazy and stuff, because people, they like power, but they respect skills.
Yes, seek and destroy, though. I love that.
Yeah, I wonder if someone you'd like to seek and destroy is Savannah Marshall, of course, our very own Savannah Marshall. Do you have your eye on her? Would you come to the UK for a fight with her?
I've been told Savannah Marshall, her and her team, that I'm willing to fight her over here in the UK. She's the only girl to ever defeat me when I was 17, right before I won my first Olympics. And I want that win back. But they have every excuse in the world. Oh, we want her to have 16 fights. We want her this, we want her that. And now they're saying that I'm running from her because I'm at 154. But I've been champion at 168. I'm currently undisputed champion at 160. And I have 2 titles at 154. I don't duck and hide from nobody.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, you've given your message there, but if you did have a message for her, if she's watching, we know she's a fan of Sky Sports News, what would that message be? That is your camera over there, if you want it. Yeah, this one.
Good luck against your fight at 175. Come down to 168. Me and you here at the O2 Arena, and I'm going to get my W back.
There we go, Savannah. We'll look forward to hearing Savannah's response.
Yeah, we'll get a response to that, I'm quite sure. There are reports that you're considering a move to mixed martial arts. Any truth in that?
Yes, it's a lot of truth. Boxing is so easy for me, sadly. I don't mean to be cocky, but the promoters and everybody don't like how I walk through all the girls, but it's not my fault that I'm so good. It's not my fault. I really train like an animal inside the ring. I run, I swim. I train twice a day when I'm in camp. Like, I haven't ate meat in almost 6 months in 12 days. It's crazy. Like, I'm really a dedicated fighter, so if a girl's gonna beat me, she really has to catch me like with the flu or something. And if she doesn't catch me with the flu, she's gonna lose.
Is it hard being so good?
It's like it's a blessing and a curse. You know, everybody wanna see you in a tough fight, and they bring these girls to the table like Christina Hammer, who was 24-0, 11 knockouts, or Nikki Adler, who's 17-0 with 6 knockouts. Even Hannah Gabriel's 18-1-1. And these girls are supposed to beat me because I barely have 10 fights, and I get in there and I school them. And then they're like, whoa, now who do we look for to beat her? There's nobody that can beat me because I train hard for everybody. I don't underestimate no opponent. I give 110% every camp, and I really hate losing. I hate losing and running, playing the game. And I definitely would hate to ever lose another boxing match.
We've got to get your take on Ireland's Katie Taylor. She's become a huge star over here. Someone else who, you know, you speak to her, she works incredibly hard at what she does. How impressed are you by her?
I'm impressed. I like the way she fights. I've been a fan of her since I was younger coming up. This fight here, I think Katie is like a blessing and a curse of her too, how good she is. But she has one problem, and she has a problem with pressure fighters. And all her team has to do is acknowledge that, and she fixes that, then me and her can be in competition about who's pound for pound. But right now, I'm pound for pound best, and Katie Taylor is second.
Wow, just see some of the body shots going in there. How do you cope with some of them, Claressa? I mean, the punching is so vicious at the level you guys fight at.
I don't get hit that much.
You don't have to.
I really have a good jab. My jab is always out there. People have told me that my jab is actually probably harder than my right hand, especially my hook where I dropped the girl at my last fight. To me, it's about every fighter learning what's their method, you know, what's their formula to them being a knockout puncher. And I haven't figured mine out yet, but I have dropped girls, I have won there and dominated girls, and it's a whole different game from the amateurs to the pros. So still figuring that out, but I think I throw every punch correctly. I just have to calm down and not be focused on getting the points, but focused on actually getting the girls out of there, which I'm learning. I got close to a knockout my last fight, so it's coming.
Yeah, Claressa, it's so great talking to you. We could talk to you all night. We are running out of time a little bit. Though, what's the plan for you over the next few days? Are you sticking around in London? We have to apologise for our terrible weather at the moment. I don't know how much you're going to be able to enjoy the sights and sounds of London.
That's how the weather was when I was here the first time, so no surprise to me. I have the Woke Camp tomorrow, 12 to 2 at Churchill's Gym. That's the last session.
Oh, yeah.
And then I fly to Spain, and I'm going to be doing commentating for the Asian games, the Asian qualifiers for the boxing.
Brilliant.
So I'm super busy, but look forward to seeing me box in May on Showtime. And hopefully if Savannah Marshall wins her fight, she comes down to 168 where all the big world champions are, and me and her can fight here in the UK, and I can get my win back.
Claressa, a final point from me. I once interviewed Floyd Mayweather here in London.
Wow.
And he said to me, skills pay the bills.
Yeah.
I take it he's right on that, is he?
Skills pay the bills and power knock them over, of course.
Love that.
There we go.
How good are you? Fantastic. Thank you so much for
real
joining us
pleasure, and
tonight.
we'll look forward to seeing that fight against Savannah Marshall on these shores at some point soon.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.